Hello, everybody. You might notice that I sound extra bad before I begin doing this. I'm a little sick right now, so my ashtray voice is even worse. And, that just sucks. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to watch the Monkey Wrench episode 4 with you guys. Now, the secret is out. Of course, everybody knows on the planet that I had a voice acting role in this. And all I can say is, people have been saying, like, man, that's really you? I mean, you didn't sound like shit for once. But, no, but of course, if you're not familiar with this, this is, of course, Monkey Wrench, a series made by Zerl and a bunch of other very talented people. And I was given the very lucky role of voice acting a character in it. Now, of course, you know this by now, but I play the character Jawbone in episode 4. And perhaps I will do it again in the future, too. But, yeah, indeed, everybody. I had watched this before. It went on YouTube, of course. And I was like, man, this is so, well animated. And just, I totally forgot, like, my goodness, this is like Zorro animated. It feels like it's watching a cartoon show on the TV. Like it's legit as fuck, man. Really talented. Just the sound design and the whole crew that is working on this project is incredibly talented, and I'm very lucky to have been invited on board to do a little role on it. Now, of course, Vinesauce has been part of it. I've also said again, he voice acted a little stone guy in a previous episode, and Vinny is also part of this episode too. But, watching my own voice work on this episode on the, unlisted, work in progress version, I'm like, holy shit, he talks, he walks, but it was really fun. It's kind of weird seeing your own voice in a cartoon like this, because I know what the character is saying, but I kind of disassociate, and I'm just like remembering the recording sessions that I did for this. Now, we're going to be watching this shortly, and I'll be commentating on top of it too. But it's funny because in the recording session I did with Zerl, and most people know about this, but when I was given the script, I read the entire script without any prompting, which meant that there is a complete voice acted recording of me voicing Jawbone as Scythelord. And it's so goddamn funny because I sent these off, and Zerl's like, no, you weren't supposed to do them yet. Like, no, we had like a whole tone of voice and everything like intended for this, So I'm like, oh shit, oops. Maybe I'll show you, maybe at the end of this, to give the viewer some sort of reward for sticking through my just really disgusting voice right now. Here are my thoughts about this. But yeah, the voice recording that I first did was it's just a skeleton impersonation, and it's kind of funny. Maybe I'll show it off or something. But the actual voice recording I did of this, I forgot what month it was. When you're animating something like this is like big studio TM. It takes some time. So, it must have been at the start of the year or something like that. So it was really, really fun to finally see it, come to completion, But I am not here to take any credit for on behalf of this. I was just lucky to be invited on it, and, all the proper credit goes to Zerl and all these talented people that I probably should be more familiar with the names. But I watched the series. I am a bit of a fan, actually. I really like this, but I couldn't name every single animator and stuff like that. So I apologize for that. But for all the people involved with this, they did an incredible job. And again, it's just a little small part that I have in it. So yeah, again, sorry for the voice. Terrible, but yeah. But last thing I say before we watch this, I rarely do any serious voice acting, because it's often kind of ironic or a little sarcastic or whatever. And I felt like, you know, I'm just gonna do it kind of for real this time. Now, of course, the character of Jawbone is a little humorous. He's a little joking. You know, he's got a little bit of you know, questionable morals. So there's definitely a little bit of like funny comedic shit in him. But for the most part, I kind of did it legit, which is rare for me to do with something like this because most of the times I'm just farting into the microphone, you know. But yeah, let's watch this thing, man. I think that this was really cool, and if you already watched it and you just want to hear my inputs, that's cool too. But for people that haven't watched this, I recommend that you don't just watch my stream of this, but go actually support it. Zerl on YouTube. I can probably link it somewhere after on YouTube. But yeah, give Zerl a proper watch instead of me, because I'm just here farting into the microphone apparently. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. I will keep the pausing to a very small minimum. And if there's something that I really need to contextualize or whatever, we'll pause it for it. But I'm not going to sit there and pause every single time, you know. Maybe we'll pause it more after my role is in it. We'll see. But listen, wasted enough of your time. Let's watch. Now, again, I have seen this. Before, unlisted, but... well, like Vinny has a role as this. Little security.
Trinity protects.
Trinity provides. Sorry, they're hard to see in all this.
I saw this in the live chat on YouTube, and people didn't recognize this as Vinny.
Made a right mess of things.
And I was the one saying, "That's Vinny!" You know, and we're like, "What? That's Vinny?" Hey! It's like Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey! I knew he was in it, but I didn't know this character per se. Should I turn up the volume, guys? Sorry for pausing. I probably should turn it up a little bit more for you. I wish I had subtitles too, but yeah. I'm streaming this directly into XSplit, so, you know, but the subtitles are available on Zerl's upload, you know.
Some people happen to be itching to let off some steam. There is a place nearby I could recommend.
Don't yell at me.
I'll say this, again, I don't want to be pausing too much, but, you know, because I watched the previous episodes of this, and I'm sorry that I'm pausing, but, you know, it's so cool to be part of this, because I generally really like the series. Like, it's fucking weird, because, like, I would watch this without my involvement in it. And to know that you suddenly pop in feels like you, like you're watching a movie and you're falling asleep and you hear the audio in your sleep and it transforms to something else and you're having like a nightmare, like, what the fuck? You know, you can be watching The Matrix and you're like, you're there with Keanu Reeves in the lobby shootout and you're there going, you know, like, and then you wake up like, well, what the fuck, movie's over, you know what I mean? My point is it's a great series and it's strange to be part of this.
When have I ever yelled?
But I have some good news and some bad news. What are you doing?
Just seeing if it's intact after them. You wonder what's in it?
Don't you know? You took the job.
By the way, if you are familiar, this is Beebs,
standstill.
my main man.
Out there say they tore a hole or something. They're gonna be stuck here for a while.
And the good news?
You know what's funny about Zerl's animation style?
Really? With your
Certain animators.
I've been clean for like.
It's like
what?
You see Dexter's Laboratory, and you know it's what's it, Gendy
Let's stretch our
Tartovsky?
legs. We gotta hang out for a bit anyhow.
Like the animation style is so Zerly And I only know that because like Zerl has done so much like stuff for this channel, but you know,
and a betting hall.
but it looks really nice.
A bar,
You know,
and a strip club.
And ritzy food.
1 hour. Then we're back on the job.
it is very well
We
animated
need to go
too.
on a holiday after this. Somewhere remote.
And fix up mi amorcito. Don't worry, cariño. Papi will fix you up. Don't.
I'm gonna pause here and ask this. Now, it's funny. I watched this series, but I don't know all the contextual stories on the lore behind these characters. But is it a reason why Shriek is talking with Shrike? Sorry, my bad. Has like a Spanish thing? Shriek. What the hell? Sorry, I just kind of woke up, you know? Shrek. You sounded Spanish to me. Shrike is a bird. You want to believe how hard it is for me with certain words, which is ironic because I'm voice acting in this. Like the word dairy and diary is interchangeable for me. Like if a word is spelt close to something else, I will confuse them. Like and I'll know these, like I'll know these characters and shit. I'll know these words, but my brain like disconnects and I'm like, ooh. And you still can't say library. Anyway, I don't know why. I love his accent though. I love his accent, you know. But he's obviously not human. Shrike's voice actors in chat, by the way. Oh my god, what is the account? My fucking goodness, hello. Voice actor in chat. Let's see here. Jacob Barons, hey man. Dude, I play Shrike and voice actor is my bad. Sorry, hang on. Dude, I play Shrike and voice acting is my full-time job, and your acting had my jawbone on the floor. You really got into it. Thanks, Joey. Glad to have you on the cast with us. Don't worry, you'll find out, Joey. Even I don't know, and I voice act the guy. That's funny. That's funny. From the voice actor himself, they're like, I don't know, man.
What? I wasn't gonna use it.
Last time I gave you a copy of the company card, the bucket turned red.
It was a business expense.
Again, I'm sorry that I'm
I'm
pausing
not
constantly and
trusting
all that
you
stuff.
In a casino? With this?
I don't want to interrupt the flow of this, but you have to understand a little bit that, like,
mushroom ghosts.
you know, if I didn't
see
just do
how
that,
it
it would just
is.
be watching the episode with nothing, you know.
Okay.
I shouldn't have taught you this.
Repeat after me. I will not
I will not
use this card
use this card.
for anything but a legitimate business expense.
That could happen to be in this casino.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, for anything but a legitimate business expense.
Just think for at least 2 seconds before you act.
Okay, but first, pizza, bye.
So many like little things in the background that Zero has added. Just these little alien guys and just, you know, it's
Oh,
it's
sorry
really
about that.
just very
Why,
just
as I live and breathe,
world building,
it
I
is
guess the word
every
is.
day I see kin outside the home world. You'll forgive me for asking, but what is your name? I'm simply terrible with names, you see. And you look so familiar.
It's a great voice acting, man.
Under what house?
Barrick.
Ah, yes. Of course. Good genes, large, strong.
I love the little like light too. That's like permeating from the back
One
onto
would
the
assume it was
characters.
something
You know,
on the mothers.
it's very atmospheric. The low angles.
No need to dwell.
I would never
Mistakes
say like,
are
wow, that's
what's
really
left
cool.
behind,
But I learned things from
after
3D
all.
Movie Maker when I made things. I'm like, okay, how's how you do that? How's you do that? You know, it's exposition and character building, and also framing it in a interesting way. Look at that guy on the bottom right.
Go to the tables. Win big. Fix up their bucket. Go on holiday. Profit?
It's an ant.
Okay. On the one hand, money. And I'll show Beebs I'm right. On the other hand... Tengo que ser bueno.
And here he is, the legend you've all been waiting for. The Duke of Dance, the King of Swing. He's not dead, it's Disco Head.
You asked for a miracle, and you got me, baby, yeah!
This show should be on Adult Swim, man. I don't know if Adult Swim, like, has shows like this anymore, but this is that good in quality. Ironically, this is like 3,000 times better animated than Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force, don't get me wrong, but like, this is a fucking animation bible compared to Aqua Teen.
Must be such a mess. What with the merger?
Someone said the switch to Spanish is like switching to a cursive font.
Oh, you know. Well, look at here.
Eggheads.
If it isn't one of our fine boys in red.
This character reminds me a lot of the Warden from Super Jail. There's some slight Super Jail vibes here, you know.
Having no trouble keeping the peace. Are you handsome?
¿Todo está bien?
No need to worry.
From the very limited Spanish, I know what that means.
Such as yourself. As with all our patrons here, everyone is welcome. Let's hear for the law lads. Come on now.
I have a conspiracy theory. What Disco Head says for all our patrons, I don't know if this is true, but this series is like funded on Patreon, right? And I think in the crowd, maybe, when he's referring to that, maybe some of those people are actually in the crowd like, that's my guy, that's Cheese Man.
Because you're such a generous soul. For the next hour, all
Yo, Cheese Man! Joey's Castle!
Hey, kid. Today's your lucky day.
Let's go gambling.
You thumped, boss.
Agent
You
K,
thumped it.
inform Kitten and JB our guest has arrived. I hope he brought a gift.
Ooh,
I don't want to keep pausing, I'm just going to say this. Who here has not seen the previous episodes of this? Because you might be missing a lot of context here.
Damn.
Me. So there's plenty of people. Okay.
Could this be it?
I couldn't possibly condense this as all these characters are talking, and I'm talking over dialogue, which is terrible. But condense it down to this.
Wow, right? You won all the money super easy. It fixed all the problems with the money you have won. You are the best in the galaxy. And I
Space rating, crew in space. Now they're at a space casino.
Is it? Is the pixel that'll change our life?
It's a little bit like Cowboy Bebop, I would say.
Last one.
Fine. Shut me off. What's one more thing in the pile?
They rape a bolso. Space Dandy. I haven't seen Space Dandy, no. I love these little guys.
Sir,
you
just
know.
a couple more minutes and we should have you all set.
Oh, thank you.
Little weevils.
The
You
usual,
know.
Doc, and make it snappy. Time's a wasted.
Yes, Queen Tiny. Come on, you three. Get to it.
Space Dandy will change your life, Joey. That's an anime, right? I've heard of Space Dandy, I think.
Finally trading in that piece of scrap for something new.
Is Space Dandy the show where the guy with the triangular like glasses and he goes, "My drill will no." No, it's not okay. Ironically, my anime knowledge is like very limited.
You tell me.
That's Gurren Lagann. Oh, embarrassing.
What happened there?
Isn't
Okay.
it neat?
I probably shouldn't like
Miss
be
Carter
talking
was in a
constantly
hurry
over
last
this.
time, but I'm sure when we meet again, she'll finish it. I can't wait.
All done, my queen.
My queen.
I tell ya, I should have cut my own hand off sooner. The power, versatility.
What other character cut their own hand off and was it's like this is a good addition.
Dead weight off for a while.
Speaking of, where's that twig
Me.
Sanchez?
Host Delgado, yeah, Billy and Mandy show. That's what it was. Yeah.
No. He's
that's
off
what it was.
doing his own thing.
I can't believe you.
Ash from
actually
Evil Dead. Well,
like
that was more
keeping him
incidental.
around. Dumbass could barely cut it as a red suit. The only reason
Star
he's still
Fox, I
alive
guess.
is because he leeches off of you.
Well,
Take my advice. Don't limit yourself, Browns. You're only as good as the company you keep. You know what's holding you back.
Did Tiny really?
Cut it off.
Because I don't know about it, but did she really just cut off her hand just so she can have a giant saw?
All done, sir.
This is funny. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
am
it's the
so
dead weight,
sorry.
you know. I guess.
mistook you for a Lorenian.
that's all right. It happens all the time.
I guess it's foreshadowing for future episodes. Then yeah, Joel, but after that, Ash never wanted his arm back. That's true.
No, he didn't.
Sir? Is everything okay?
Don't worry. I can cover this for my friend. We have dinner plans.
Dinner plans.
Plague walking!
Okay.
Popularized by John.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. You get a little. I'm pausing here. I didn't know that Zero put this in the script, and when I watched the work in progress on this, I was like, again, layering out the camera. I'm like, hey, you know. But this caught me off so much. What Zero put in here. My character is not talking yet, but how much of a brutally obvious reference is something than this? Just. Dear God, Zero, goddamn!
Jawbone of the pirate group Scythelord. Young pirates are risking it all to score big in the quarantine zone. The cataclysm occurred 8 centuries ago, but some believe that there are still treasures within worth hunting for. Law enforcement has asserted that those who breach into the QZ will only find horrors beyond their comprehension, and a 97.01%
Scythelord, never heard about those guys.
Death, plus a hefty bounty. Plague walkers can be easily
I got 2 million P.
by their unusual
God
green
damn.
hue. As this is a matter of public safety,
Law urges that if you encounter any plague walker, you must report their location to them immediately.
Ricket, my main man.
Fair of horror and woe, sinking us ever deeper into the mire of misery.
Ricket?
Sorry, was that too dark?
Ricket! My sweet, stupid Ricket!
Wait,
You won't believe what happened.
you go and
So
blow all
Joey's
your
worth 2
savings on
billion
some wacky gambling
Poké
scheme
dollars,
that failed
thanks.
and now you're broke.
How'd you guess that?
I was there, Shrike. I saw everything. I wish I had it. Anyone tell you you've got a gambling problem?
I was trying to help.
Can't blow away all the money.
It was
And then he got drunk.
But it didn't.
There. I'm sure that new partner of yours, what's his name? Beard?
Bibbs?
I've only read his shirt.
Beebs.
Anyway, he seems like an understanding guy.
What is Ricket eating? It's just a
Lorenian. Not that being a
Chili.
Lorenian is bad or anything. It's just that I heard they can be
flames.
a lot.
You shut your up. Bibbs is the best. I'm the
I'm not supposed to Klingon word for
I
shut the
read
fuck up. Maybe up.
Again, I know what would cheer you up. There's this video of a cat lady that's been going around.
All right,
Everyone
now
likes
guys,
it. Here, look.
a certain character appears,
I don't think I like
and I'm just gonna shut the
myself.
fuck up and let it play. I'm not gonna say anything.
What do you like about me?
You should eat something.
Ricky? How'd you get over there? And green.
Oh boy, here he comes.
Ricketts, you rat! What the f is this? You and Neen setting me up with the Reds? You shit!
No, Jawbone. It ain't like that. This is just a good pal of mine.
Why the f is he wearing red gear then?
No.
They ain't putting me back under the knife. If they want this suit, they can cut it from my cold, dead.
He's a little sad right now.
F***ing pathetic is more like it.
Oi, control your language, JB. Remember the agreement?
You better not be screwing with me.
No, that's mine. Okay.
Where's Queen Bitch at? Or does she want me to give it to you?
She won't let me.
Then why are you here?
I don't know.
She better hurry her ass up. My time is short. So what made you quit, Little Red? You get bored telling people what to do? Could've kept the public safe from naughty words. Being the primary's lapdog, too. Rough. Ha! Get it?
You can't talk to Ricket like that.
He was talking to you.
Shut up, Ricket.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm just ribbing ya. Law. What a racket. You want a real thrill? Wanna live life on the edge? Be a man? Give Plague Walking a shout. That'll put some flame on your bones.
Only a numbskull would risk messing around in there.
Don't say slurs, Shrike.
Well, as the Terrence once said, no risk, no reward. That false idol of theirs might have blown the galaxy to shit. But hey, at least they're junk cells. Plenty of it out there, if you ain't afraid of a little color. How'd you even get in there? Ain't no trick to it. You just gotta hit the right spots. But a sad little red like you won't go further than the length of your own dick.
You wouldn't get far then.
Think you're funny, huh? Got something to say? Then say it.
No te debo nada.
Ooh! Smug like a red, blabbering like a Terran. Anything about you that's actually good?
I don't miss twice.
I ain't moving. Take your shot, Little Red.
Guys, don't fight. You're upsetting Ricket, which is me.
Jawbone.
Tiny.
That's Queen to you, bonehead. So, where is it?
I didn't bring it.
We agreed 2 weeks.
2 weeks isn't enough.
How far did you even get?
To Papa Gasoline!
Dude, that's the second boss in the game. You only got that far in 2 weeks? You suck!
Yeah, it's me. He's at it. Again.
Not fair! We were fighting fire!
Mama!
Game now!
Oh, no. See it here. It was only Yoke. Funny.
You're coming with me.
All right, now I want to talk about that. So, you know, me as Jawbone, right now my voice is really bad, so I probably want to voice act my own lines here. There's more stuff in this episode where I voice act stuff, but you know, it's an interesting role because I think there's a little bit of like real Joey in it, where, you know, Jawbone obviously is a, you know, a real tough guy, right? But he's got a bit of a comedic streak too, where he's not as tough as he's like portrayed as, you know. And when he's, you know, in a spot where he really can't fight as good as he imagines him to be, it's like he goes into a little bit of like Ed and Eddie, you know, oh mama, you know. It says that actually portrays you always getting wrecked. You really kill it, but I think there was some lines where you could have given it a more serious performance, not gonna lie. The thing is, yeah, I can throw my voice and I can do all that stuff, but I think if I were to give this character a complete, just super straight performance of like, there's no comedic, I don't know what the word is, relief, because he's not that kind of character, right? He's not like completely evil. I can do that kind of voice too, but I think this character is portrayed more in a jovial sort of evil way, you know, but not quite. But yeah, this is it. He would have been as dynamic, jovial, you know. But Joel, did you write the Jawbone theme too, by any chance? I did not. But there's a song that I made in this cartoon that Jawbone briefly mentions, or doesn't mention. He listens to it, you know. Now, obviously, there's a really cool line coming up here from Vinny too, because Vinny plays security on the station. But he also plays essentially Norts. But said you really went on stereotypical 80s bully style with that one. Goddamn. I think at some point I definitely have to show you guys the Skeletor lines that I did too. But I'm gonna show a little bit more of this. Canon Norts.
Your cocktail, Mr. Ajax.
Not to your liking. I can get whatever you like. Waiter!
I'd like to leave. Please.
I've noticed your...
Is Ajax a dish soap brand in America as well? Or like detergent? Yeah, okay, because, you know, you got Jax from Mortal Kombat, but Ajax, or as we see it in Sweden, Ajax. Ajax. When I was a kid, my mother was like, all right, here's what you can do. If you're bored, get some Ajax and get some, like, water and use that as to blow bubbles, okay? Ajax, yeah.
Are absent. You are fairly young, but they should be of significant length by now. I hope there's nothing wrong.
The detergent is named after a guy from mythology. Okay.
I couldn't imagine being held back by something so inferior. Not many employers I know would take the liability.
I want to leave now, please.
Oh, it's a pity what your father has been through. He has never recovered. The utter shame that you bring upon him. I can correct that, however. Remove your...
I wonder if I can zoom in, or did Zerl type in asta stuff, stuffs, you know, because I noticed that on a, I was watching South Park today, and the episodes have been remastered in like, you know, 16:9 widescreen. And there was some pamphlet or something in the episode, and I could tell that whoever worked on it put in blah 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 lorem ipsum, you know.
Dane from House Barrack.
I appreciate your offer, but I'll be leaving now.
I didn't give you permission to leave. Sit down.
I don't want to talk too much over this, but I will say this.
Exactly do you
It really
think you
feels
are?
like
Is it really
this is
so
legit
easy
as
to
fuck.
turn your back on your house?
You
Your
know?
own kind, your mother.
Because it is. I'm not trying to miscredit it. That's not what I meant with that. But I'm like, I could totally see this on TV. You know what I mean?
You struck me. You
Look at that owl.
struck me.
Getting balded by the second.
Get out of here! Now! You! Toss the kid.
I love the background music too.
Aberrants like you should learn their place.
Some real Fist of the North Star framing there where like the villains subtle and grow in size. It's awesome. This character was featured in the previous episode. Oh, there's Vinny.
Species unknown, endling status. Age estimated mid to late 20s. Current occupation law enforcement. This right?
Right?
I'm reminded of that Aquatine Hunger Force. I'm between 30 and 40 years old. I don't need this in my life.
Hey, what do I do now?
You had one too many and started blasting in a public place. Thought a red would know better.
So obviously, Vinny. I mean, who am I to say? You can obviously tell it's me when I'm voice acting, but
Ain't you
you
the
know.
guy from the tunnel?
Hey, it's my friend Vinny. What are you doing? You know.
Again.
Just a safety precaution.
Can't you loosen him a little?
I'm gonna need you to answer a couple of questions for me first.
Shoot.
That cargo you're carrying? Who assigned you that contract?
I think I've heard Vinny do this voice many times on like various streams. When he's voice acting just some throwaway character.
Beebs opened it?
I don't know what the inflection comes from, but
Unusual happened?
it's like extra New
Whilst it
York
was in
Vinny.
your care?
Define unusual. Hey, what's it doing out there? That's my thing.
Correction. That's our thing. We're simply taking it back.
I want to call. I know it's Disco Head, but I'm gonna call him Diamond Head because of the band.
What the hell is going on?
Seems law is more disorganized than we thought.
Listen, I am a merc. I just do what I'm hired for.
Spoken like a true civil servant.
Okay, this is getting too weird. Can I go?
Oh, I do apologize, but you can't leave yet. Seems you're on the books for a private dance.
She's oh so excited. I've been told so much about you.
This guy reminds me of a lot of Supergirl.
Speaking.
Oh, you know each other. Then this will be less awkward.
She hasn't quite forgiven you for that little incident on Oberon, cracking her one-of-a-kind mask. Tisk, tisk. But that's...
I got a long comment in chat here. Sorry for pausing. For your more real serious voice work here for Monkey Wrench, you did such a freaking fantastic job. Jawbone was definitely written for you, and when I saw his character design, I thought of you right away. And yeah, his personality plays so much as your live stream persona. Abrasive, foul-mouthed, and acts like a tough guy, but it's just a complete dork and goof. Well, okay. I really like the show, and I'm happy to see you have played a part of it. You guys did an amazing job. Well, I appreciate that, man. I keep stressing, but I am just a very small part of this, and you know, I'm very surprised that people are like, man, it sounds good. You know, here I thought you were gonna be like this. Hello, I am Jawbone. Guess what, dickhead? Lol. I'm on the space station, and guess what happened? Today I was like talking to Shrek, and guess what? Boobs was there too. And dude, he didn't have tusks. Lol. Anyway, dickhead, check this out. I'm here at the bar, and there's Tyneen, lol. But guess what? I'm gonna go now and smoke a big dart of shit. Cause lol, guess what? I'm a skeleton, so my lung will not explode, lol. Like, you know.
Not the worst part, is it, milady? She's become quite the topic of discussion online. Kara, mighty assassin.
Episode 5 script leaked. That was the rejected cut.
Embarrassing.
Ah, come on. You gotta love how creative some of these are. Damn. Look at this one.
Only I may tease her.
Aw, no fun allowed. Well, looky here. Now that's a strange place to
Hey,
get
what's
a
this guy
piercing.
coming up?
Órale, no me toques, idiota!
Where'd you get this glamorous gleamer, kid?
Dolan wants their stuff back. Today.
Apologies, JB. Gotta check on the merchandise.
Let's see if you live twice.
Kitten, do me a solid and save that gem when you're done. My girl could use some jazzing up. Oh, and Armstrong.
Ugh, fine. But I ain't watching.
So, Joel, why'd you hit that guy?
Eyes forward, mister.
Somebody said, does Vinny have a rat tail in real life? Yeah. The sign of the, what's this character called? Fuck,
Hello.
I'm gonna call, the cat, Dr. Meow, okay?
Seems there's a
What is the skull reminding me of? The mask. Fuck, it's another cartoon that I'm thinking of. God damn it. The Mask, Jim Carrey. You know what it is? It's a game that people have forgotten about. Do you guys remember? Fuck, what is that game? You play as like Death from like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Fuck. God damn it! Even I forget the title of it. Darksiders. That's what it is.
On floor 3. Back
Splatterhouse.
in the
Yeah. Bolas removed.
Instead of carving me up, and I will pay you some other way.
Blades blue.
Shouldn't we have a safe word?
I gotta show you guys the song later on that I recorded just for a second when I'm in the ship later on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait. Strike?
Hey, babes.
Whoa, crazy cat lady.
Why does Beebs have that shirt? Unless I have forgotten in a previous episode. Because beard. Alright, yeah. Used as a weapon. It's like Max Riot shirt. Yeah, that's true.
Get 'em, boys. Get 'em, girls. Get 'em, please. Golly, I'm running out of pronouns over here. Well, I've done all I can do.
Can you explain what he's all about?
Care to explain what this is about?
Background music is really good too. I said it before, but my game.
Oh, my coccyx!
This thing is really cool with the lighting here. I saw this, you know, an earlier version, and it's really, really cool. I want to say a little bit of Samurai Jack. You remember those archers covered in like oil? Bad example, but I just love the playing with the lights kind of deal. Yeah, the blind archers, yeah. Fist gunned. Where these are the fist gun from the Arismon, man.
I can't believe it! You're here too! Oh, you can finally finish my thing!
Didn't think to detain the dangerous pirate?
If actual Reds can't keep her locked up, what makes you think I could?
I gotta say, this has nothing to do with Vinny. It's more of a problem with me. I will definitely voice act more of this stuff, but I'll say this. I used, I have another microphone for the voice acting role. And it's like, the quality is different from the other voice actors, right? But going forward, I'm going to use a more like uncompressed format on the microphone. And it's funny because I can tell it's Vinny's stream mic. And you can tell it's like my stream mic. So I know it's very obvious for you guys because it's like, holy shit, that's fucking Joey. But I think it's funny because I can almost hear in a quasi sense like my own recording session, you know, because I'm very like in tune about compression and waveform and stuff like that. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I just realized Vinny was using his Mario voice. I still think it sounds very good because the character Jawbone is slightly modulated. It's like filtered. Like he doesn't sound like the other characters because he's got the plague walking thing going on. But with Vinny, you know, you can't hear it as much when he's doing with the armor on, right? But when he's speaking, just like me, you can tell it's like quasi-meta stream audio in a little way, you know? And maybe that's only because you are familiar in hearing us speak so much on stream. But for me, I hear it and I'm like, Jesus, that's just stream audio. I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense. But, you know, when I hear Vinny as this character, I just hear Vinny on stream, right? Because his voices are recognizable, you know.
You gonna help her out?
Nope.
I'm sure JB can handle the rest. He's gonna have to. More security to Doc 9, please, and thank you. I just got this place, man.
Don't yell at me, but I have good news and I have the...
Where's the crate?
Green guy took it?
Green guy took it?
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose this green guy also took all our money too.
That was an accident.
Using our card to gamble when I specifically told you not to was an
Some say that Joey can hear the manufacturing date on a microphone.
Strike.
I just wanted to use the one pixel. Honest. One thing
People are
led to
posting the
another,
Glee emote in
and
chat. Green guy.
I just wanted to help. You've been working a lot with everything, and I just thought that if I could win big here, you'd have a...
Still got the cuffs on.
I know you mean well. You think you're trying, but... We really could have used that $5 million.
$5 million? Why didn't you tell me that contract was worth $5 million?
If I had, you would have done something stupid. Joke's on me, you did anyway.
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't.
Well, I should have.
I agree.
God! Gotcha. Hueso verde. I told you I don't miss twice, payaso.
How the f*** are you still kicking?
So yeah, that's Monkey Wrench episode 4, everybody. Who's that guy? You know, who's that guy? But yeah, everybody. You know, I was lucky enough to be on this, and you know, credit to all the animators and you know everybody who worked on this, because you know I think I did okay as a character here. But I just think of when I first did it, and it's just like, I just did Scythelord. I'm like, oh, a skeleton guy, I can do that, you know. But Zerl wanted a little bit more of me into it, so, you know. But, you know, and also, Shriek's voice actor is in chat right now, which is crazy. But, you know, just incredible voice acting from the real professionals here, you know. Because, again, I keep stressing, it sounds like it's some sort of like backwards condescending thing by saying it feels real, but you know what I mean with that. When you have a series on YouTube, you know, I forget that it's on YouTube. You know what I mean? Just like I distance TV show and YouTube, but that's what I mean with that. Like it feels like an Adult Swim show, like a cartoon, you know. But yeah, man, this is incredible, man. And, you know, me being this.
You
No, Jawbone. It ain't like that. This is just a good pal of mine.
Why the f*** is he wearing red gear then?
They ain't putting me back under the knife. If they want this suit, they can cut it from my cold, dead.
He's a little sad right now.
F***ing pathetic is more like it.
Oi, control.
You know what? The inflection from Jawbone, I channel a little bit. It's a little bit of, this is gonna hurt my throat because again, I'm a little sick, but it's a little bit of, yo, shit for brains! The goddamn green!
Know your language, JB. Remember the...
What goddamn color is this?
You better not be screwing with me.
No, that's mine. Okay.
Where's Queen Bitch at? Or does she want me to give it to you?
She won't let me.
Then why are you here?
I don't know.
She better hurry her ass up. My time.
There's a line that Jawbone says, and when I first read it, I didn't get the fucking joke because I'm stupid as hell, you know. I'll point it out here in a second.
Short. So what made you quit, Little Red? You get bored telling people what to do? Couldn't keep the public safe from naughty words? Being the primer's lapdog.
Being the lapdog too rough. Because Jawbone has an agreement that he is not allowed to swear. You know, and he's toning it down, right? And I'm like, and I was reading it, I'm like, lapdog too rough. Lapdog too rough. And then I'm like, holy shit, am I a caveman?
Too rough?
I was reading it, I'm like, oh, all right.
Ha! Get it?
And incidentally, I got it.
You can't talk to Rickett like that.
He was talking to you.
Shut up, Rickett.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm just ribbing ya. Law. What a racket. You want a real thrill? Want to live life on the edge? Be a man? Give Plague Walking a shout. That'll put some flame on your bones.
The law thing, I was channeling the Stallone. Obviously, I was doing the Stallone thing with Judge Dredd. You know.
Only a numbskull would risk messing around in there.
Don't say slurs, Shrike.
Well, as the Terrence once said, no risk, no reward. That false idol of theirs might have blown the galaxy to shit. But hey, at least they're junk cells. Plenty of it out there. If you ain't afraid of a little color. How do you even get in there? Ain't no trick to it.
It was really funny during the recording sessions. I mean, this is just like nerdy behind the scenes trivia, I suppose. But when I was doing the voices, it's like on script, imitating Rickett. And that didn't make a lot of sense to me because like the way this was done, it's like I read from a script. It wasn't like animated like on screen, right? And I'm like, okay, how does that work? And I was like, no. He's like holding Rickett's jaw condescendingly, being like, you know, like that. And I'm like, what, who, but maybe, like I was overthinking it too much. I'm like, no, just like do a stupid voice as another character, like, oh.
You just gotta hit the right spots. But a sad little red like you won't go further than the length of your own dick.
You wouldn't get far then.
This was Zerl just saying, okay, I want you to reference this. I want you to do a callback because everybody knows this is from the first Dio Gesser thing, you know?
Think you're funny, huh?
No, sir. No, sir. I am only Sweden.
Got something to say? Then say it.
No te debo nada.
Ooh.
I gave Jawbone a little bit of, I was saying this during the recording sessions too. I'm like, I am dangerously close to getting into like Ed and Eddie. You know, it's just on the cusp of becoming, you know, Dickie, Double D. You know, like it's very, very close. You know,
smug like a red, blabbering like a Terran.
But I think in a way, you know, you wear your influence on your sleeves, and I grew up around that shit, so I know, I would want that sort of funny inflection on this character because again, he's not that evil, right? He has a sort of goofiness to him.
Anything about you that's actually good?
I don't miss twice.
I ain't moving. Take your shot, little red.
Guys, don't fight. You're upsetting Rickett, which is me.
What Jawbone?
I like the threat of I don't miss twice. But in the next fucking scene, he constantly misses. Like 10 shots.
Tiny.
That's queen to you, bonehead. So, where is it?
To be fair, he is sloshed.
I didn't bring it.
We agreed 2 weeks.
2 weeks isn't enough.
How far did you even get?
To pump a gasoline.
Dude, that's the second boss in the game. You only got that far in 2 weeks. You suck!
There's a part here, you know, where Jawbone gets blasted and it goes, "Oh mama," and I remember we were laughing so hard about that in the vocal studio because we were doing several takes, right? And I was like, "How many "oh mama" do you want?" And I was going, "Oh mama, oh mama." One of these days you'll hear all of them, I guess. Mama!
Game now.
Oh, no.
This is just straight up. This is just straight up like a stream gag, right? It's only you. That is straight fecal funny Vargskelethor. Like this is stripped from Jawbone right here. This is just me.
See it here. It was only yoke.
that is just unfiltered, man. You know. You know. Yeah, man. You know, I'm glad to have been part of this. I'll definitely say this. You know, we definitely have plans of me returning as Jawbone. I'm glad people like this character, and I'm surprised that people like this voice work I did, because I am not a professional voice actor, nor do I claim to be. But incidentally, I guess years of doing stupid video game streams and throwing voices, like, you know, which is ironic because my voice right now is complete garbage. you know, I've been a little sick. But yeah, man, it's really fun thing to do here. But I could definitely not compete with the professionals that did this. You know, like no way. But I think for the role, this is pretty fun. You know. Voice of Scratchy, I want to say you gave Jawbone a very big sense of venom to his role and makes it amazing. You know. Zero is in chat too. Holy shit, okay. Talented vocalist performs well as a voice actor. No one is shocked. I'll say this, because I always talk with a little bit of like, even more rasp now. But I'll say this, if you're going to voice act or do an impersonation of Jawbone, you're going to be yelling a lot. And the only thing I'll say this is the same thing as singing. Because the way I sing on some Vargskelethor releases, for example, I do it with a little bit of like, from the diaphragm growl, you know, because this character is very loud, you know. So I had to turn down a lot of the gain and stuff as I was doing these voice lines. But it's definitely not a role you can do in a very what do you call it, silent environment if you have neighbors, because this Jawbone yells a lot, you know. But yeah, I wanna show you guys. So when you watch this episode, around here towards the end, as Jawbone is being chased for his bounty, right here.
Gotcha. Hueso verde.
That is like a song. It's like, hey, Jawbone should be listening to his own music as sort of like a quasi joke or something. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll make you something. No prompting or nothing. Let me see here. Somewhere. Okay, here is Kick Me in the Dick Tonight, the full version. That's it. Ow. You know, so that's just like a quick throwaway. You know, let's see what else we have here. Amazing lyric work. Now, I don't know, Zerl might have my head for saying this, but in episode 5, you know, if they'll have me, Super Mario allowing it, we definitely want to make some sort of musical work, like a track that is playing as Jawbone is being chased, you know, and you know, NDA broken. Well, I mean, guys, I just spoiled all of episode 5. Sorry to say, boys, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Shit. Whole series spoiled. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna show you the Skeletor voice lines, because I think maybe Zero would like to keep that to himself, and maybe throw that as some sort of bonus. And I feel like maybe we can show alternate cuts, but I know it's a bit of a gag for the Monkey Wrench crew to have like behind the scenes stuff released like exclusively on YouTube or something like that. And I know you guys are gonna be like, give me it now, but I don't know what the deal is. Like I maybe, you know, if I had total control over this, I'd be like, hey, check this out, check that out. Like, let's have the DVD extras not sue me. But basically Jawbone from the original was just, Rickett, you rat! Like, that was it. You know. Where's Queen Bitch at? Like, it was just that, you know. But then we went in a different route. So, sure, let him hear your Skeletor takes. Give him a laugh. Do you have it somewhere? Okay, well, I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna play a little bit then. Jesus, I gotta go way the fuck back in the archive here, man. Fuck. Mamma mia. Oh, fuck. Is it here? Alright, I'm gonna play a little bit. Here was the original voice for Jawbone.
Queen Bitchat. Or
Yep.
does she want me to give it to you? Where's Queen Bitchat? Or does she want me to give it to you? Where's Queen Bitchat? Or does she want me to give it to you? Where's Queen Bitchat? Or does she want me to give it to you?
You know, and I think that wouldn't have fit Jawbone. You know, that was just me, like, saying, like, I want a little skeleton guy, right? And then it's like, no, let's go a different route. And, you know, but... What else do we have here?
Leg walk. Say
I'm just going through the wave files.
Chinese.
Tyneen! You know, baby Jawbone in a future episode. You know, that's the thing with these, like, behind the scenes things. I think a lot of productions and a lot of, like, you know, things go through many beta versions. Like, have you ever seen Geordie LaForge in the test footage? It is really funny, actually. This is early TNG. This is a wardrobe test. Okay. Let's see if I can find this. This was the original Geordie LaForge. This is what he could have looked like. Okay. You know. Maybe as some sort of joke or something like that. You probably get to maybe hear the original Jawbone voice acting. There was some decent takes in there. I just happened to play some of the worst ones, or just me shitting it up. But that's the thing with, like, when you have 50, 100,000 takes, you know. But, you know, I definitely think that it was the right call to have Jawbone be more of a sort of goofy badass, you know. I think that was the right way, you know. But, yeah, man. So yeah, please, go check out Monkey Wrench on YouTube, everybody. You know, it was very cool to be part of this, and I hope I get to do more little silly voices and stuff like that in the future. But you know, Joel confirmed that the character is bald. No, he's got hair. You know, he's got flame on his bones. You know. As Earl says, absolute pleasure having you on board. Well, again, you know, yeah. But I'll say this though, these things aren't cheap. These things aren't cheap. Zerl actually, I think at the end of this episode, showed how much an episode costs to make, and it's like, my goodness. Look at this. 56,000 goddamn gold. Okay, that ain't no fucking, you know, whatever. And you know, Zerl, of course, he died. So shit. But what? So that you got paid how much? Honestly, Zerl, did you pay me $2? I think it was $2, right? You said, hey buddy, I will give you $2. And I said, damn, that's a lot of fucking cash. God damn. Said, I give you 2 bags of sugar. Well, listen, now that I've broken into Hollywood, I'll say this. Sonic 4. Hollywood, I'm waiting. If you would like the Jawbone from Monkey Wrench to make a little appearance, let's just say that I am open for a little catching, okay? Here's what I'll do. Because they have rumors that every Sonic fucking movie right now, they show a new character off. And I think at the end of Sonic 3, Big the Cat. Big the Cat's gonna be on screen. Hear fucking needle drop in the cinema, right? You see that little fishing rod, and guess what happens? Hey boys, it is me, Big the Cat. I have major diabetes, LMAO, but guess what, boys? I need insulin. Listen, my blood sugar is real dog shit right now. Oh my god. Anyway, hello. You might recognize me from the games, but I look a little different because I'm bald as hell now, LMAO. Anyway, check out our next movie coming out in the year 3000, lol. Listen, you'll be jumping out of your seats, you'll be cheering, and you'll have to be sedated by a blow dart in your neck, going, you know, because you'll be so excited to hear Jawbone as Big the Cat. Not this again. Anyway, yeah, that was my little contribution to this. I hope to see more of this, which is fucked up because like I'm in this, yet I'm looking forward to future episodes. You know what? That's a very fucking weird feeling. You know what I mean? Like I want to see more of this that I am incidentally part of. You know, like I love this episode. You know, sorry I talked a lot over it, but that's the nature of the beast when you're doing a stream of it, I suppose. But yeah, I had a lot of fun recording on it, and I think that you guys had a lot of fun watching it. I'm sure it wasn't always so fun to make for Zerl because, you know, this took a lot of fucking time. So I suppose that after 1 week, Zerl was like, ah yes, one background is done. Now that trash can is in the corner. That was really fun to do. Now to get my migraine pills. Ah yes, now we'll take the next month to animate this toilet. This toilet really be bussin' doughy. You know, but I did not at Zerl's here. There was something that caught me very off guard. Now I'll say this again. I don't think this was in the script initially when I read it. About the pirate group being called Scythelord.
Raised by Jawbone of the pirate group Scythelord.
I'm like, hey. Here's what you do. Because there's other crews in Scythelord. I'm gonna tell you something. My main man Frank. Listen, get Frank in there to do one roll. I will permit Frank out of the cage for 2 seconds, and he can just be like, hello, my name is Frank Skeleton, lol. Please make him say, you know. But yeah, everybody, this was a lot of fun to do, and I hope that me droning over this and giving a little bit of insight or whatever the fuck was at least somewhat entertaining. But all credit goes to Zerl and the crew that worked on this, and I hope to see more of this because this was a lot of fun. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to also give a little shout out to all the people that worked on this in the chat that showed up. Didn't expect that, but small world. So Joey, I'm currently using a hairdryer and I can't hear shit. Could you please speak up? Yeah, hang on. Now, where is that mic? Because, guys, I have an announcement. I bought a really fun guitar pedal the other day. This is a, it's from Digitech. It's a drop pedal that allows me to change my tunings on the go instead of having to manually do that. The only problem is I don't think I have a input for this microphone to actually do that. But it's kind of fun, actually. I don't have to go into like D or C by retuning the guitar. This would have been great if I was playing Rocksmith. But it can go down from E to a complete like E, like complete octave down. You know, it's very, very handy. The only problem is that you hear the audio being downtuned, but the strings are still in E, which makes a dissonant bullshit, you know, but a very useful pedal. Anyway, I gotta commit to the bit here, so hang on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the good microphone. Let's see what I was intending. Here we go. We're gonna add some reverb to max. All right, everybody. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna add a little bit of reverb to this situation. Okay, let's not do that. Holy shit. Joel in the pool rooms. Anyway, yeah, Monkey Wrench, go check it out on YouTube. You know, if you want to support the show on drpatreon.com, I'm sure you can find a link to that too. Give Zerl $1, I guess, because shit don't not cheap. Gotta get a lot of coffee for it. I don't know, man. But yeah, thanks for watching that. Go check that out on YouTube. Right now, we're gonna switch over to some actual video games, though. Could you believe it? We've actually haven't played a single video game on the stream tonight. That is wild. Okay. Anyway, before I go, I want to apologize for my voice. I've been sounding drier than goddamn Sahara Desert over here. It's been nothing but like, oh god, these sandpaper. Blah. But listen, I'm gonna go get a glass of water or something like that. We'll be back. But yeah, man, be right back.